MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Both Sox look to match the longest. Rich Hill starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Betts is on the move. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second. You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Next up for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. Fouled off. Hard liner toward short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That is full. The left fielder, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
From the stretch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Devers begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Ryan Brazier will do the pitching in game.
Leading up for the Twins, the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And on one. So the base is empty here with one away. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Smoked on the ground left side. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Chavis takes his lead at third with one away. And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out. At the plate, Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with two gone. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Josh Donaldson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over.
leading off the ball.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty. But this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Into the box now, David Ortiz pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having that's a good time to try to.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Red Sox open it up even further, it's now 4-0. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Pops this one up. Polanco into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Bobby.
In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Homer Bailey is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, The designated.
So here's Michael Chavis now. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep...
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Runner goes for second. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 2 out with the man at first. Runner going a second time. This one's down to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while. And come to the plate, however, 5 of them score.
And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Eddie Rosario is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Way on the warning track for the first out.
The first baseman, number
Stepping into the box, David Ortiz. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And there's a base hit on the line. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
In now, J.D. Martinez. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Rosario. Gone!
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. And he fouls this one off.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Set down 1-2-3. They try.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, out.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Review, the umpires have upheld the call of out at first base.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Buxton is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. This is line to left. Martinez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 8.
Here's the pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Kelly is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in. Into the box, David Ortiz.
Leading off to the red side, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Ready. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rosario. He's there and records the first out. J.D. Martinez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting. Third base.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Heath Hembree will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 37.
He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Martinez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will all set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Dahlbeck.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, Dero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what...
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. That's a strike to throw down. And he's safe. Set to deliver the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Polanco backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Sano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Are set down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0.
The first baseman, number 34.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. This is line to left. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Hit on the ground to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the Sox settle for just the one. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20.
First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
2-2 the count. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Christian Vasquez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Vasquez.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. In past history against Tyler Clippard, just a 1-for-9. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Rosario, and it's gone as they add still another. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
To the plate now, David Ortiz. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Corey Guerin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. Line toward the gap in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And the run is in to score from second.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Hit down the line at first. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And that misses 1-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Wait, hold the phone, boys. That's a play made by the elite defenders in the game. Take a look at this. He goes huge backhand. It's the exchange, the super quick gloved him.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario to the track, to the wall. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Tyler Duffy enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now, Christian Vasquez.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cruz is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is damage here. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score.
Leading off for the Twins.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's right there. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 20-0 the final this afternoon. Boston get their division leading 30th win of the year. Darwin's